What'd you think last night about Korver coming?
They're good for our team. We got to get them the ball. It adds another dynamic piece to our team. A hell of a sharpshooter and just a great guy. A great professional, as you've seen over his career. So once he get here, we'd be happy to have him.
He's shooting 41% right now. Do you think he can go even higher in your system?
He will.
I mean, he's 49% in open threes. I mean, I would imagine he'll get quite a few of those. Right?
Yeah, they go higher than that too. Yeah. We're gonna get him the ball. He's on the floor for a reason, and we're gonna get it to him.
You and Ty have publicly praised David Griffin for his ability to pull off moves when you need them. I mean, you haven't gotten Kyle yet. You haven't fit him into the lineup, but right now it's looking like another remarkable. What confidence do you guys have players having David behind the scenes?
Well, we're trying to win championships, and he's the same way. So he's trying to put the ball club in position to do that. So you can respect that.
LeBron, having won championship here and have been top seed in the East, I'm wondering, just coming back to Brooklyn, how that affects the way you think about your rivalry with Mr. Whammy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mr. Whammy, the super fan who cast a spell during free throws. Just wondering if you.
Oh, the older guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got no rivalry with him. Just trying to create a story. Ain't no story there.
Is your ankle okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready to go.
Do you call getting Kyle up? Is that a championship move? Is that?
No, we still got a couple more things we need to do. We gotta get a point guard.
I heard that.
Yeah. It's my last time saying it. We need a point guard.
LeBron, 8 of the top 30 three-point shooting players currently active now play for you guys or for the Warriors. Do you think there's going to reach a point of diminishing returns in terms of how many threes are taken in this league?
It depends. It's all predicated on your team. If your team excels in shooting a three-pointer, then teams take them. If not, they don't. You still have a team that's successful like Memphis, who doesn't take many threes. Toronto don't take many threes. They're still successful. It just depends on your personnel and your team.
I know teams are never done trying to get better, but is the point guard the last thing missing, you think?
No, but I think that's the next step. And, you look at all the teams in our league, I think most teams got the three-point guards. Right now we only have 2, with Kai and our rook and K. So, I think, just having that secure blanket, every NFL team has 3 quarterbacks, so, having that secure blanket in case of a David Carr, but, we see what happens, but we're happy with our team right now.
Another big follow point guard?
If available, there's not many bigs out there, but we'll see what happens.
The trade deadline is still about 6 weeks away. How valuable is it to get those extra 6 weeks to make a move like this now and have that extra time to work someone into the lineup?
It's just valuable when you can have your team in place as quickly as possible, so the process can continue to get better and better as the days go on. So, we're happy to get Kyle right now where he can learn the system, which is not that our system isn't that complicated. Defend, run, make the extra pass, and shoot it. So, we have some plays. Obviously, he's been in the league long enough that he's going to be able to understand our terminology very fast. He's competed against us the last 2 years in the postseason, so he scouted our packages. So that shouldn't be a problem either.
I know you're often not one to reflect, but in the playoffs, you'd be throwing passes to Kevin, JR, Korver, Channing. Did you ever envision being on a team with this much shooting that you could throw, you could play kind of the way you wanted to play?
I've been blessed throughout my career to play with some great shooters. I've said it over the years. You look at Miami, at one point in time, I was throwing the ball to Ray, Mike Miller, James Jones, Chalmers, Bosh, and Battier, and Rashard Lewis. So, and you look at all-time three-pointers made and percentages, those guys are right up there. So, I've been blessed to play with some great shooters throughout my career.
Does Brooklyn still feel like a home arena to you, the way your fans have traveled, both when you were in Miami and since you come back here?
It's never felt like a home arena. I don't want to, no disrespect to their ball club, but I've never felt it as a home arena. you know, it's always an honor and a blessing when you're able to hear some cheers when you're on the road, but it's never felt like a home arena.
Yes. What have the last few days been like for you besides miserable?
Well, yeah, pretty miserable when we got back from Charlotte. Stepped on the scale, and that was a true number, 10 pounds. Thought I'd be okay to play, got an IV, came out and gave it all that I could, and then that kind of set me back another day. So I felt it'd probably be best if I took a game because I wasn't feeling well, and now I feel pretty good. Just had to get some sleep, get some rest, get another IV in me, fluids, food, and just try to get my appetite back.
Did you ever go to the hospital?
I thought about it. When it was about 5 a.m. on New Year's Day, I thought about driving myself to the hospital because I'd never had food poisoning quite like that, where every few minutes I just come right out, sit back down, come right out. I mean, it was bad, but I feel good now.
Down 10 pounds?
No. That was another big thing, was trying to get just the weight back. So we stepped on the scale the last couple days, and for the most part, I'm a couple pounds away, a few pounds away from where I need to be, but a lot better than where I was.
Once you got your appetite back, was there one food that sounded good?
Anything, but I just got to stay away from fish. I was sitting there watching the game the other night, and just trying to get some rest, get some food, and I tried to even just take a bite of fish. Wasn't happening for me, so I had to do my chicken noodle soup and what do they call it, the brat diet. I was on that for a few days.
What's your reaction to Korver coming?
Great piece for us. A guy that's going to be great for us on the court, in the locker room, add a lot to this team. I mean, more shooting when JR's out. He'll be able to play a position that we need filled right now and need some depth at. So it's going to be helping us a lot, and I'm excited for some of those Korver strengths.
How long do you anticipate it being until you get back to Seabass?
That's a great question. I'm not sure. It definitely won't be ordered on a Delta flight anytime soon. And that's not a slight at Delta. That's a slight at airplane Seabass.
A couple of years ago, when the JR trade was made, it really seemed to inject you guys with some life. LeBron was saying the other night that this can be a wearing time for guys who can grind you down with all the injuries and everything. Not even from the on-court, just what is the mental lift that a trade like this can do with you?
Yeah, I mentioned depth. More than anything, it gives us another guy who can, not only score the ball, but fill a position that guys have been doing a great job of stepping up and playing minutes. But Korver's a multi-year vet, guy that's played at a very high level. A guy that can help this team immediately. So I'm assuming he'll step right in and fit with us right away.
What's this stretch been like for the team with all the nursing and illnesses and injuries? How difficult do you think it's been?
Well, as Jason said, it can wear on you this time of year, and it's just got to be next man up, and we've done a good job of that. But now we go on a road trip where being at home, it's easier. When you're sleeping in your own bed and you're at your own practice facility, you're playing at home. But going away on the road can be a little bit trying, a little bit different, wear on you a little different. So I think it's a good chance for us. I think Kyrie's back tonight. Am I right? Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I'm back tonight, and just the more guys that we can add out there on the floor and get healthy is going to be better for us, especially on this long road trip.
Want to see what I wrote about you?
Was he on the plane?
He was on the plane.
He was?
Yeah.
So was he with you guys when the word started to break that the trade was coming?
He wasn't. I actually was on my way to dinner, and Kyle and I actually had the same agent, so I didn't know. I started seeing it on my phone, and I wasn't with Duns, and then when I saw my agent, I kind of asked him, "Are we getting Kyle Korver?" And immediately he kind of told me what the deal was and how it happened. So,
Is there one little piece of advice you would give Kyle about playing with LeBron that maybe he has no idea about?
Same thing we told Channing. When you catch the ball, shoot it.
Surprised or impressed? What's the word for Griff in the front office and what they've been able to do in terms of making these moves?
Well, yeah, with obviously no disrespect to anybody that's came and gone. They do a good job of filling voids when we need it, or adding a little bit of depth when we need it. So I think Kyle does that for us, and like I said, with Swish out, we'll be able to fill a lot of the shooting we haven't had at that position, and I keep saying the word depth, add more depth for us, and get another guy out there on the floor, healthy body.
It's good. 2 IV bags total. Say again. 2 IV bags total.
It was because I went the night New Year's Day. I went and got IV before the game that I played, and then IV after. So yeah. But bag wise, I don't know. It's a lot.